Hello again, welcome from wherever you're watching us from. This is Inchristtelevision, and of course we are coming to you live from our studios where we have so many programs, high quality programs that have been made with you, our viewers, in mind, because we want you transformed, we want you blessed, we want you equipped for you to experience a great life, for you to experience all the blessings that God have for you. Remember, we have our numbers that are scrolling maybe somewhere on your screen. Kindly give us your feedback. Keep talking to us. Let us know where you are watching us from, and of course, give us feedback regarding the programs that we are broadcasting to you. This is Kingdom Finance. My name is Daniel. As always, we say this is where your journey of financial freedom begins. This is your pathway to financial freedom. Last week, we started a topic that I believe with all my heart that if you watched it and you walk in its reality, you're going to realize that your finances will be transformed radically within a very short period of time if you are able to start working out these things. For instance, we said the reasons why believers are poor. Yeah, this program, last week's program and this week's program, I think I said that I became thoughtful about believers. Yeah, this applies across the board. It also applies to non-believers. We said our God doesn't show partiality, but these two particular episodes, I put them together with you as a believer in my heart, especially when I started getting concerned. Why are many believers poor? Why are many believers struggling financially? Why are they not living a fruitful and an enthusiastic life? Yeah, why is it so painful among Christians? And of course, I was able to pick three main reasons why I thought, and I still think, these are the reasons why many Christians tend to be struggling financially. And of course, one of them is a lack of the knowledge of God. Maybe lack of it, or insufficient knowledge, or knowledge that is not accurate. Because of course, the knowledge that you should have should be, number one, accurate. You should have accurate knowledge of God. Search scriptures. Listen to quality sermons, not any sermons, not deception, not sermons that are not based on the true word of God, but we are talking about a scriptural truth, the truth about what God has said regarding you and prosperity. There are so many scriptures around it, and of course, that's one of the reasons you need to keep watching ictvkenya, because you have great preachers, anointed preachers, who will speak to you the truth, who will minister blessings of God upon your life. So when you have this knowledge, when you are equipped with this information of what God has done, particularly through our Lord Jesus Christ, to make sure that your life is blessed, to make sure that you live a blessed and a prosperous life, you must have accurate knowledge about that. I am repeating not because I don't have any other content, but because I really want to make sure that our viewers are capturing everything I'm talking about right now. And of course, we also talked about mental transformation, because again, God works through our mind. Yeah, God speaks to our spirit, but the expression is through our mind, because it is our mind that instructs our bodies. It's our mind that instructs our lives. It's our mind that instructs our legs, our desires, it's the mindset that frames all the aspects of life. Therefore, the extent to which you are transformed, your mindset is transformed, your thinking patterns is shaped accordingly. That is the only way you are able to experience financial breakthrough. And that's why, very, very importantly, you as a person, you as a believer, you must also expose yourself to books, to superior information that is going to transform how you think, that is going to change how you think, that is going to change your point of view at the point at which you start to view the world? Are you part of the crowd that keeps complaining the government has not done this, the economy is bad, the dollar is depreciating, there is war in Russia, there is war in Ukraine, there is war in... Listen, there are so many things you can complain about. But until you tune your mind, until you speak to your mind that you are going to stay afloat, you are going to remain buoyant. To be buoyant is basically you are going to float on water. Even if there are so many issues happening around your life, you must make a decision. You must decide that I am going to stay put. I am going to stay still in all the storms that come, economic storms. Some people didn't go to school but yet made it financially. Some people didn't have even at least a college degree, but they're still very, very prosperous. Why? They allowed their mind to access superior information that transformed them radically into that quality person. I'm coming to that. You know, somebody who is of high quality, someone who is of high value. These are the kind of people that are going to experience what you call financial abundance. And of course, we also talked about number 3, productivity, and we said you have no excuse. You must be productive. After you have prayed, after you have sought the knowledge of God, after you have believed that you are blessed, now arise, go and work. One of the reasons why Christians are poor today, it is because some of them do not work. But I believe my viewers work. And if you don't have a job, go and volunteer. I have said this many times. Don't stay at home. Don't sit at home. Go and volunteer. Go to somewhere and volunteer. Go and sell anything. Yeah, sell anything. Listen, one of the reasons, and I might talk about this, you know, why people are poor, it is because they do not want to start anywhere, but they have a specific area that they want to start. So thank you. That's the recap of last week. I want to give you 3 more points why Christians have a tendency of walking in lack and financial embarrassment. Point number 4, why are Christians poor? Why are Christians poor? I believe with all my heart that Christians are poor not because they should be poor, but because they do not have quality relationships. Quality relationships. So number 4, one of the reasons why you can't make it financial is because you do not have quality relationships. People keep asking, the people that are around you, if you have 10 friends, if you have 9 friends who are fools, just know you are 10 fools. Yeah. If you have 9 friends who are poor, just know you are 10 poor people. Yeah. If you have 9 friends who are wise, just know you are 10 wise people. Yeah. If you have 9 friends who are wise, just know you are the 10th wise person. In other words, your financial journey is shaped by your relationship. What kind of friends do you keep? What kind of company do you keep? The people that surround you, the people that are on your right, on your left. Listen, what quality or what value do they add to you? Listen, the best model of friendship is that you must have, if you have 10 friends, 5 of them, at least 5 of them, should be above you in wisdom, in knowledge, in understanding, in commitment, in value, in character, in all these aspects. 5 of you should be ahead of you, and 5 of you should be below you. Yeah? It is ill-advised. And listen, this might not be a popular statement, but don't keep friends of your level. Don't keep friends of your level, because you are going to expose yourself to jealousy. Yeah, you are going to expose yourself to competition. You are going to expose yourself to elimination. These are true sayings. Try them. If you come to a point and you understand that the friends you are keeping, the company you are keeping are your colleagues, same education level, one car, one, living in the same type of a house, the same, commanding the same amount of money, leave them. That is not the company you should keep. Out of all the friends you have, 50% should be ahead of you, mentoring you, learning from them, exposing yourself to their mindset, to their superior mindset. They are ahead of you. They are higher than you. They can summon you. They can call you, come, I need to teach you something. If you don't have a friend who can give you a call, come, I want to explain something to you. There is something I want to teach you. If you don't have such kind of a friend, my friend, you are very far from the kingdom of finances. You get my point? Again, you must also have people who are learning from you. You must also have people who are looking up to you. Yeah, you are mentoring them, because you become that superior person, high quality person, if you are lifting other people. And the more you lift other people, the more you become grounded in your position, because that time you are not intimidated. You're not intimidated by these people who are below me. They are going to catch up with me. Listen, if you have that kind of a mindset that people will catch up with you, listen, you shouldn't be where you are in the first place, because God positions us so that we can lift people. God lifts us so that we can lift others. And that's a mindset that you as a believer, you must adopt. Therefore, as when talk about a relationship, remember, you must always have 5 people higher and superior compared to you. They have a bigger mindset. They have a well-nourished life. They have higher financial breakthroughs. Their businesses are doing better than you. You must have those kind of people around your life. Spiritually, you must have people who are mentoring you spiritually, even in health and all aspects of your life. And at the same time, you must also have people who are below you. You are lifting them, you are mentoring them. And as you mentor people, you are becoming more knowledgeable. The knowledge you have, you are establishing it in your life. Remember, we are talking about the things that keep people in financial operation. We said one of them is lack of quality relationship. So we are going to take the last 2 items before I close for this particular episode. And one of them is excellence, lack of excellence. Lack of excellence, lack of excellence. Yeah, this aspect of excellence, I speak the truth, especially in things that I've been exposed to. You find that you get a believer, you get a Christian, you get a brother from church, you give them a job. When they come to work for you in the company, because you have that level of relationship as brothers or sisters in church, yeah, they come to your company, they are not going to work hard, they are always late, they are not going to deliver excellently, they are not going to put in quality, they have attitude, yeah, because they know you have a relationship. You understand? So they are not going to be excellent in what they do. Listen, God can open doors for you, and God keeps on opening doors for people. But this issue of lack of excellence, because people out there, they are looking for excellence. In my industry, for instance, in the construction industry, people are looking for excellence. People are looking for someone who build for them an excellent house. Not just that, even people are in their barber shops, serious, and all these things, the transport industry. Nobody is looking for mediocre quality, average quality. No one is looking for that. And that's why you find that doors keeps on shutting. You get a job, in a few months you are dismissed. Yeah, the employer looks for an excuse here and there. They tell you, no, we are scaling down our operations, we are restructuring the company, we want to move out of town, we want to do this, we are thinking of shutting down. No, they are not shutting down. They are not scaling or restructuring the company. They are simply dismissing you. They are dismissing you because you don't have excellence. Yeah, you're not giving quality work. Yeah, you go to, and this is a warning anyway, you go to work, you are working with earphones, listening to some sermons. Listen, I am a believer, I am a pastor. I listen to sermons. But guess what? I'm not going to allow people to come to my company and instead of working, they are testifying of the goodness of Jesus. That has its place, yeah? That has its part. Don't come to my company to evangelize. Yeah, I won't allow that. You go home, I'm gonna fire you. Yeah, but during your off day, the day you're not working, you can go out there and evangelize. You get it? So a lack of excellence, yeah? Substituting being a brethren with giving in quality work. You understand? Nobody hired you to be a prayer warrior in that company. Don't go to that company to be a prayer warrior. Yeah. And when the CEO walks into your office, he finds you, your head bowed to the table. He asks, what are you doing? Are you no? I am interceding for the company. No, intercede for the company at the midnight. In the midnight hours, that's the best time to pray. Very early in the morning. Then the time that you are being hired, can you put quality work? Put in quality work. And you are going to see promotion coming your way. You are going to see your business. You know, listen, some people even have a tendency of closing down their business to go for lunch hours. Listen, even God himself worked for 6 days continuously. Then the seventh day he rested. I am not saying lunch hours are bad. That's not my point. But don't close your business to go to church because you are going to miss a client. You fight that the business of your neighbor, even if you're putting in a lot of prayers has its part. Please, we pray. Today, personally, I woke up at 4 a.m. to pray. I prayed and I prayed and I prayed. I'm up to around 7 a.m. in the morning. You understand? But listen, when it comes to working, I'll work without taking a break. So that is for you Christians. You have to separate issues. Learn to separate issues. You can't intercede in the process of working. You can't be singing and evangelizing. You understand? Some of you even are going to preach to your CEOs. Listen, there's those people God has appointed to preach to people of that level, every level of people. Yeah, for instance, personally, I won't go to preach to the president. There are those people who go to preach to the president. You understand? So don't go to, let me give you this story. Even some of you who go to, you have been taken to your wife's place, to your girlfriend's place to be introduced. You are a man. Then when you get there, you start asking the father, are you born again? Have you received Jesus Christ? And you have gone to, to ask them for a wife. Don't go to evangelize there. You have the streets of Nairobi. We have slums. We have streets of your town. You understand? Or you have been invited for a business meeting. Yeah, maybe a client would like to give you a job. Then you are going to ask them questions. Are you born again? Have you received Jesus? You are going to miss it, my friend. You get my point? That has its part. There is a part for work. And there's a part for the things of God. Learn to separate issues. Listen, what is going to keep you in that job? It is not intercession. It is not singing. It is not reading the word. What is going to keep you in that job is excellence. The value you are going to put in. You understand? The value you are going to give to that company. That's what is going to keep you in that organization. You understand? So give excellence and God will oversee your promotion. Give excellence and God is going to see God is going to cause expansion in that business or in that career, in that office. God is going to bring excellence. So the fifth thing that might cause a believer not to walk in financial abundance, it is lack of excellence. You understand? Lack of excellence. And the sixth stuff, number six before I close, the sixth thing that would cause a Christian not to walk in abundance is lack of value. Value. A transactable value. I've talked about this many times. What can you do? What skills do you have? If you have a neighbor at home, ask your neighbor, what skill do you have? What can you do? Yeah, I receive so many emails and so many messages especially when people see our numbers on social media, on adverts and all this stuff. So I asked them, yeah, so what can you do for us? And they tell me, I can do everything. Listen, that is always a put off. That will put off a potential employer out of your way. Be specific. Yeah, explain to a person that this is what I can do. And I keep on telling people, if you can't say what you do in one line, and you have to start, for instance, so and so, what do you do? In 1994, I went to high school. In 2002, I went to college. I did this and this college. Listen, you have not been asked to give, a narration of the things you have done. No, you have been asked, what do you do? What can you do? And if you can't answer that question in one line, who are you? Who are you career-wise? What is your career? Don't start narrating to me the course you did in school. You understand? Listen, I have seen people with degrees in sociology, but they are plumbers. I have seen people with prestigious university diplomas and degrees. Yeah, but after that, they go back and do electricity. They go and do something like electrical wiring and this and that. What do you do? Can you answer that question? If you can answer that question in one word or in one line, then you are a person of value. Now, what you need to do is to add some excellence on that. Add some excellence, repackage it well, transform your mindset. You understand? Pray to God. When a door opens, put in value, put in excellence, and you're going to see money answering you. You understand? Money answers to those things. Money responds to those things. Money is not pursued. You understand? Money is not pursued. Don't pursue money. Money should come to you. But money, there's what money points out to. There's what money is attracted to. And those are the 6 major things that money is attracted to. And because you are a good viewer and you keep on viewing us, I want to recap this for you. Firstly, knowledge. The knowledge of God. And I kept on telling you, you must know that you are blessed. You must know that you are favored. You must know that doors are opening for you. You must know that God is for you and not against him. You must know that God is rich towards you. Knowledge. And number 2, transformation. As I said, this knowledge of God works through transformation. Are you transformed? Are you exposed to superior information? What do you think? How do you reason? How do you speak to people? Are we together? And number 3, productivity. Are you productive? Are you sleeping right now? Did you sleep the whole day? Did you wake up in the morning, took breakfast and went back to sleep? And you are still saying, Father, may money come? Listen, it might not come. If it would come, then I don't know how you'd call that money. Are you productive? Be productive. Wake up and go and work. And number 4, relationships. What quality of relationships do you keep? Relationship. Number 5, excellence. 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 And I keep saying, once a door opens, give it the best shot. Give the best shot ever. You understand? Do it as if this is the only thing you ever do the rest of it. We need to come and see some of the houses we build. You need to come and see. We go out of our way. Yeah, personally, I'm supposed to be staying in the office because I have men who work in the site. But I make sure I go personally to the site to see what they are doing, because we want to give excellence. We want to be excellent. And I keep on saying this. Before you become excellence in other areas, become excellence in your own house. You understand? Arrange your clothes well. Yeah. Don't have one hanging line. One key hanging line, then you are hanging all the clothes there. Such that if that rope accidentally breaks, those clothes can even kill you. That rope that goes across the bed. You understand? Excellence starts in your house. Yeah. Excellence starts in your socks. Look at your socks. Yeah, the socks you are wearing. Because you don't need a lot of money to buy socks. A socks goes for 50 shillings. You understand? That one, even some things are otherwise, yeah, because I know this is a classified program. Those stuff, those small stuff, can you start there? Even if you live in a single room, sweep that single room. You understand? Spread your bed very well. Spread your sofa set, yeah? Put them together, square them up. Clean your, even if you have 2 sufurias, one for ugali and one for greens. Yeah, and you have to interchange to clean them, then cook tea with them. Even if you have 2 sufurias, wash them, put them somewhere, arrange them excellently. You understand? And that's where excellence begins. All right? If you have one shirt from the Koba, a second-hand shirt, you understand? Get an iron box, iron it properly. You understand? Polish your shoe. Even if you don't have polish, clean it properly. That's where excellence begins. Start learning. Comb your hair. You understand? Keep putting your collar properly. Yeah, that is how you become excellent. And of course, the last thing is value. What do you do? And that's the question I'm going to close with. What do you do? If you don't know what you do, it is time to go back to school to get some training, some technical training, so that you can begin working in financial abundance. Thank you so much, our listeners. We love you so much. That's why we put these programs together. Learn from those few points, and you're going to see the hand of God working in your finances. Till next Thursday, God bless you and continue growing in finance.